is Nancy Taylor here, and in this video we are doing a 2020 income review. We're going over my 2020 income, and I do this video at the end of every year for two reasons. Number one, it is so fun to document my own business journey and to look back. I'll leave a playlist of the videos below if you want to check out previous years, but also I think that it's so helpful for you to see where do I spend my time in my online business and what generates the biggest results. I know that income is not always the best result. That's not always my end-all goal. However, it's really nice to know how I can spend my time most effectively. Now, I'll be jumping on the computer and showing you income streams as well as business expenses, and this year's a little bit different than previous years. Previous years, I've only had 1099s and relied solely on other businesses for contracted work, and I've also relied on Google Adsense with my YouTube channel. So again, you can check out those videos below. But this year is the first year that I had an offer of my own directly from business, like me creating an offer and selling it directly to customer. And so I think it'll be really interesting for you to see, how does that work? How much income does that generate? So I'm so excited to share with you. Again, my goal is to inspire. I never want you to compare. I never want it to be discouraging or something that doesn't uplift and motivate you. If you leave this video and don't feel motivated and uplifted, then I did not do my job, because my goal in this video is to motivate, to give you tools that you can utilize in your own brand and say, oh, I saw how this was done and this could be the exact path I want to take. So I hope that I can inspire you and give you the tools where you can see similar results, or maybe you're above and you're already seeing bigger results than I am. I don't know. We don't compare. It's just we're here to help each other out. And again, it's a great tool to document the business journey. So let's jump into the income streams. We are ready to jump on the computer. Now I'm going to be going over numbers. They're not actual fine-tuned numbers. I'm giving you more estimates, but they're fairly close to the actual numbers. Stay tuned to the end. I'm going to be giving you 5 tips that I have learned from 2020 from income streams. If you're listening to this journey and saying, I would love to replicate that same journey, that's the path that I want to take as my online teacher brand grows, then make sure you stay tuned to the end and I'll be sharing those. So first of all, I'm going to be going over the income for each month, and keep in mind that this is before any expenses. This is before, sometimes there's a transaction fee, before taxes. It's just that number, okay? So in January, it was close to 90,000, and I shared that in our previous video. If you check it out here, where I go over the teacher business journey, make sure you check out that video because it spells out the exact journey that I've taken to create these income streams. Now that was my biggest month, just so you know, that was my biggest month. Crazy, 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 blown away. And just so you know that I had a launch of a course. If you're like, wow, how did that happen? And I'll be going over how the income is broken up, because that's total income for that month. And then February, it was close to 30,000. March, it was close to 30,000, about the same. I think they're the same. And then in April, close to 20,000, around 20,000. Now here's where, okay, there's this whole feast and famine. So you have a launch, let's say you launch a product, you have a payment plan, and then maybe the payment plan ends in a month. So do you have income coming in? And this is something that I've recognized, and in my own business have created other streams of income. So there's a constant, there's a constant stream each month. Some are larger because there's launches or a lot more promotion. And then also we do spend more money those months too, and I'll go over that. So in May, it was closer to 4,000 that month. So just so you know, 90,000, then 4,000 this month. But I'm not worried, I'm not hesitant, because I know the majority of the income for that year was made there at the beginning. And then in June, we're around 9,000. In July, it's around 7,000. In August, 2,000, and then in September around 4,000. Now we had another launch in the fall, so these numbers now again are going to be higher. So in October we're around 26,000, in November 22,000, and in December close to 10,000. So that's a total gross income. Is that the right word? All the accountants are like, please don't listen to this lady. Total gross income is close to 250, 260. Okay, that's before expenses. Now, this is something too that I've learned, that as I have been able to create income streams and also automate my systems, I'm willing to invest not only in coaches and programs, but also in like systems, software that can automate it so that it's a lot more hands-off, where I would be spending more time if I had to go in and run PayPal and manually do a lot of things, or have a team member do that. I'd be paying them to do that. Our total expenses expenses were around $70,000, which is insane. So keep in mind, I have a team, that's team income, that I have an affiliate program, that's affiliate pay, that's just the cost to run the business. I've invested in my own, so to purchase a high-end maybe Mastermind could be around $20,000. There's a lot of expenses that you don't have to pay from the get-go. You don't have to pay those. If you're like, holy cow, there's no way I can maintain that. You can start with very small expenses, a very small budget. It's totally doable. So total income minus expenses is close to $200,000. Okay, that's awesome. Now I wanted to share with you where did these income streams come from? Where did they come from? And also look at this belly bump, guys. That's 37 weeks. I don't know if there's only 2 more weeks of this baby bump. So I'm going to go over what sources of income we have. So we have a shop in e-commerce. So throughout the whole year, it's around $10,000 income. Keep in mind, when you have products, you have to purchase those products, or maybe you do drop shipping, so you have to purchase them before you send them. I mean, if I have a digital product, I just invest in the software and the platform, but I don't have to purchase like an actual t-shirt. So we sell these t-shirts, we sell these maps, we have to pay for the product, and then you make a profit. The profit margin is smaller than our digital products. So just keep that in mind when you're building your own teacher business. Then for income for courses is close to 160. Courses, coaching, and also membership. So that's where I have focused in on, and I'll get to my tips when I share with you how we made that happen. Another big source of income for our business is affiliate marketing. So that's if you promote a program or a platform, and then you make a commission off of those that make a purchase with it. So for one affiliate, it was around $40,000, and another affiliate was around $30,000. I would say pick 1 or 2 programs. Maybe it's a course you've taken, maybe it's an online ESL company or a teaching company, maybe it's OutSchool, maybe it's VIP Kid, maybe it's GoGo Kid, whatever it may be. Maybe you promote that company. Wells English, one of my students is the top recruiter for Wells English. If that's your one thing, dive all in, because you can see huge results with affiliate marketing. That's another big income stream for us. Google Adsense, those are the ads that are on these YouTube videos. That was around $11,000 for the year. And a lot of people will say, oh, I'm gonna do YouTube to monetize my YouTube channel, but you can monetize your YouTube channel off of YouTube. This free content is free value that you're giving, and yes, the AdSense are awesome, but think about like big picture. What could you do with a business, a brand off of YouTube, not just YouTube AdSense? So expenses, I wanna go over those just so you have a percentage of them. So for like running ads, we didn't run a ton of ads in 2020 for Facebook. It was about $3,000. So I know that if I create a system and I create an automated program, maybe I have a product that really does well and really helps a lot of people. If I wanna scale that, I could invest a lot more money into Facebook ads. And so that was not a big part of our budget. For shop, it's about $1,000 to run that. For like other items, let's say that I purchased a Mastermind, that was about $20,000. That was a big chunk. Also, you could say the platforms, I use Kajabi for my website, for my email list. That's about $2,000 a year. So those add up as well. And then for my team payments and affiliate pay, that was around $37,000 that I'm paying team members and affiliates throughout the entire year. So that's where our expenses get up to about $70,000. I know I'm throwing out numbers, but I really hope that they are helpful so that you can know, okay, when I get maybe to this point, this is what the budget is, or this is where I want to scale. Let's say that you want to invest and have a budget for Facebook ads, then maybe I would not have an affiliate program, or perhaps I would cut somewhere else. Maybe that year I didn't need to invest in a Mastermind or the training, and I was able to invest that money into ads. It totally is up to you and where you're at in your business journey, but I hope this is helpful. Now, I told you when we get to the end, I would share with you my 5 takeaways. I'm talking to you, the person on the other end that wants to build a brand, that wants to build on YouTube, wants to create these videos, not sure how to create these income streams. I'm talking to you. These are the 5 things, the 5 tips I want to share with you. First and foremost, create systems that you can automate. That has been huge for me. So for example, I use Kajabi. That's my email service. That's my website. That's all the things running. It's all automated. It all runs on autopilot. So I'm willing to invest so that I'm not manually taking every day to go in and run maybe PayPal payments, and then also check in on something that could be automated. So invest in those systems. Maybe you have Calendly for your coaching clients to sign up, and then it's connected to Zoom and also to PayPal. So it's an automated system, so I'm not spending time or paying a team member to manually go in and do it. The second thing is multiple streams of income. You don't know what could happen. An affiliate program could be gone, and this has happened to me. An affiliate program gone, erased, done. What if that was your only source of income? income and you hadn't built other sources of income. Now that brings me to number 3, and that is to go all in, to focus in on one thing. So I really focused in, and I told you I'd give you this tip on courses. I focused in on creating a digital course, creating a community, a membership. I swear by going all in on one thing. The same thing happened here on YouTube. I focused in on, I could have done Instagram, TikTok, all of these different things, but what if I just focus on YouTube, become really good at it, understand the algorithm, understand how the content works, the people that are showing up on the other end, what type of videos do you want to see? I'm asking you. I am making sure that I become an expert on that one platform. Same thing with your offer. You pick one thing and go all in. Now, many people will try multiple things, and that's okay because you're figuring out what your one thing is. You don't have to know from the get-go. You gotta test. So I liked this scenario of you create. So as you're creating content, as you're creating offers, you are building momentum for yourself and also for your future students, your current students. And then after you build momentum, you gain clarity. And with that clarity, you're able to dial in to that more specific niche, dial in on that one thing that you offer, and you are able to see results. So action, momentum, clarity, results. That's all going to happen when you just start with action. Take action. Number 4, take care of those that are right in front of you. And this has been the biggest takeaway from the year. I have built relationships and I've watched students' journeys throughout the entire year because I launched my first offer in January of 2020. And so to watch their entire journey, to watch them launch their own YouTube channel, for them to launch their own coaching program, for them to start building a recruiting funnel, for them to do the things that I've been able to be a part of their journey, it's just been so rewarding. And that's huge. We're so often thinking, okay, how do I scale? How do I grow? How do I go to the next thing? And we could be neglecting the people who are right in front of us. If I do a good job taking care of the person right here in front of me, my current student, my current members, even if there's one, even if there's 2, they're going to tell another person. They're going to get results. They're going to be the ones that get the snowball rolling because I'm taking care of the people right in front of me. Do not neglect those that are closest to you. That includes your family. That includes those that you come in contact with, your friends, your neighbors. Do not neglect them as you're trying to go find the next person, because you're just going to go find the next person and then treat them not well. You want to treat the people in front of you the best. Okay? Number 5, the final tip I have is to focus in on your zone of genius. Yes, at the beginning of your business and brand, you're doing many things. Maybe you are creating the content, running the emails, also posting on social media. You're doing all these things, but remember I said focus in on 1 or 2 things so it's doable, and then you will become aware of what your zone of genius is. For my business and brand, mine is to create the content, to be a coach with my students, so I'm always in the know, and also I invest in courses and the training to make sure that I'm at the top of my game. I'm able to really give them the best tools to help them be the best brand, the best business, the best teacher business that they possibly can. So by investing in myself, I'm able to invest in them. I'm also able to invest in my team members and build an awesome team. But it all starts with your zone of genius, being aware of what that is. And maybe from the get-go, you're not able to delegate or hire a team member. That's okay. You might be wearing all of the hats, but pay attention to what lights you up and what you love, because when you get to a point where you can hire a virtual assistant, where you can hire help for your teacher brand, where you can hire someone to help you in your business, then you are able to delegate those tasks that maybe you don't enjoy. I don't love writing emails. I don't love it. That is something I would delegate, or I would hire someone to do that for me. Now, I currently still do write my emails. That's why you don't see them very often. So that's something that I would hire a team member to do. I love creating videos. I love creating content and connecting with my community. And that's where I love to be. That's my zone of genius. That's my people. So I am aware of that, and that's where I spend my time. All right, guys, that is the end of this video. Now make sure that you do check below. I do have a full training if you're saying, yes, I want to build a teacher business. I have an entire 60-minute training for you. It's not here on YouTube because it's for a specific person. It's for that teacher that wants to build a brand specifically on YouTube. So if you're like, maybe it's me, if you're kind of questioning it or on the fence, it's free. Go check it out. You can watch the training and see if it's a good fit for you. And that's just linked below. I'll also put it in the comments for you. 60-minute training if you're interested in building a teacher brand on the tube. On YouTube. Sorry. That is the end. Any more? Do you want some pregnancy dancing? Pregnancy. Ava's like, my name's in lava. And I'm like, my name's in pregnancy. So that's a thing. All right, pregnancy dancing. Bye, guys.